June is Pride Month, and celebrating the LGBTQ plus community. Pride started in New York City. That was all the way back in 1969. Police raided the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar, and now a national landmark in New York's Greenwich Village. It led to 3 days of rioting. It became a catalyst for the gay rights movement. The annual Pride Parade commemorates the Stonewall Riots. Times have changed, but how much? This year, there are in-person and virtual celebrations in cities around the world. And here to talk about New York's events, including Sunday's Pride March, is Andre Thomas, the co-chair of New York City Pride. Welcome to BNC. Thanks for starting your day with us, Andre.
Thank you so much for having me.
What can people expect to see this year? Because this year's theme is "The Fight Continues," and so that's very telling. But take us through it.
Sure. So like you said, this year's theme is "The Fight Continues," which is our way of really recognizing that our Black, our brown, our trans members of the community haven't shared in a lot of the rights that many others have actually gained in the past couple of years. And so this year, in recognizing that, we're doing a lot of events. So, like you said, a mix of in-person and hybrid. Our rally this year, which is online, is commemorating the 5th anniversary of Pulse. We're doing a lot of work with our Youth Pride, working with LGBTQ centers actually all across the country, giving them a safe space to be able to celebrate wherever they're at. And then we're culminating on Sunday with our in-person street festival, which is back this year. It's usually lots of LGBT businesses, pop-ups that really celebrate those businesses that have been affected through the pandemic. And then our march, which is virtual this year, will broadcast online, and there'll be some small in-person elements that people can look forward to seeing also.
Andre, I love Pride because it gives people the courage to be who they are. And two of the three of my daughters are fluid. And I'm very proud of who they are. And I'm happy that they feel comfortable coming out. And years ago, they wouldn't have felt comfortable. But because of events like Pride Parades and what you guys are doing, they feel right. But the LGBTQ rights, they've come a long way. We mentioned that at the beginning of the show. But Andre, to talk about the work that still needs to be done.
And, you know, like you said, there's so much work that needs to be done. About 64% of Black and brown members of the community are the ones who are currently contracting HIV, much greater rates that you've seen in our counterparts. There's a lot that goes on with youth homelessness in our community. LGBT youth are face homelessness at much higher rates than straight counterparts. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to be addressing just the systematic needs and oppression. And of course, our issues with the NYPD are still there. They're much more likely to have negative interactions between police departments and our community. And so when you look at all these added effects, you can see there's a lot more progress that needs to be made. It's great that we can have more and more people coming out, being their true selves, showing that they're queer, they're bi, they're gay, but we really need to do a lot of work in getting us to real full equality.
Yeah, and Andre, Mike and I have been talking a lot about those layers, if you will. There's a lot of people who enjoy the parade once a year. They want to show that they're with you. But when it comes to hiring, knowing, understanding, empathizing, and really getting and peeling back the layers, not everybody understands it fully. So can you talk about not just the parade and what needs to happen around it, but what needs to happen after it?
And you know, we are in essence moving to what we call a Pride 365 model, recognizing that you know, on one day of the year, people look at us and they see the parade, they see rainbows, they see everything else too. But what happens after that? Are you, are we getting the same amount of partner rights, healthcare benefits? What's happening in people's jobs? What's happening in people's lives? That really, those are the practical things that really make a difference in everyone's lives on a day-to-day basis. Can you walk down the street being who you are? Just in New York, the Walking While Trans bill was just only repealed this past February. That allowed police officers to harass trans people for just wearing clothes that identified with who they are. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done with regard to systematic oppression, racism within our own community, within the outside community, that we really need to address and keep working on.
We left off, we was talking about the importance of the Pride Parade and how much work still needs to be done. But there is a bit of controversy this year because we was talking about the police and their treatment of the LGBT community. And members of the NYPD are banned until 2025. I just want you to explain to the viewers who may not have heard about this why that decision was made.
Sure. So, you look at our history as a movement. The Pride movement started as a reaction to police brutality. And you fast forward to 2019, where the NYPD apologized for the events of Stonewall. But what's happened in the 50 years since then? There are still aggressive actions between the NYPD, the LGBT community, the Black community, the brown community. And then last year on Pride Sunday, we were doing what we usually do, filming our virtual events, and then the NYPD was aggressive, pepper sprayed, and had really kind of negative, aggressive actions against peaceful protesters right here in New York. And you look at the continued interactions between the NYPD and our community, and we decided, and our community called us out and said, we need to take a better stand. We need to recognize that the police and what they're doing is not really. We have to decide, is the safety and our community feeling welcome at our events more important to us than the police marching in uniform in our parade? So we decided that until 2025, they're no longer allowed, they're asked to participate not in uniform. That uniform is a sign of oppression, it's a sign of fear, it's a sign of violence to many in the Black community. And so we're asking them to not participate wearing those uniforms. We also asked them to really give us more of a buffer zone between us and them. Having safety and security of our events is paramount, but they can still be a little further away, a lot less militarized. You don't need 30 cops responding to one person being dehydrated. You can have two community affairs officers, really interacting and responding to things like that too. So having a less, higher escalated response to anything that goes on. We had no incidents during World Pride in 2019, and we had 5 million people extra in the city. So I think we can really do our events in the same way, but not have the same kind of really highly aggressive, militarized response that the NYPD is known for.
Yeah, and we saw the issues that the Black and brown community had during last year, during all the civil rights protests we went through when it came to police brutality. So we understand there's a difference between presence and having that fear that's out there. I want to talk to you because there was major news made yesterday. Obviously, Carl Nassib, defensive lineman for the Las Vegas Raiders, came out and admitted first NFL player, active player, to admit that he is gay. What do you think that does for your movement when you have members of the community who have that type of platform coming out and being who they truly are?
It really, speaks to where we are today. It really, it's a brave move. It's a brave step that he can finally be his true self. It took people like Michael Sam and Colin Kaepernick showing that you can take a stand against what is seen as many to be like an oppressive institution in many ways, that you can make those brave stances. And it took many Black and brown and queer people before him doing in lots of different sports, showing that you can do and you can be yourself and still do your job. It's, performing as a football player, that's still his job, and he can still do that. And being gay is just part of who he is.